Beast's doubles partner told and literally begged Beast to not ever go on a platform. We will be seeing the Falco though, so we have had a change of heart in the past 30 minutes because when I talked to him, he was like, no, I'm not going Falco. But you know what? In a best of 5, we might as well try it.
Yeah, it's good to try and see what happens. I do think Falco is a very good matchup in this. It just depends on how you play it with your Falco. You know, it might be a good matchup in general, but do you know what makes Falco win this matchup or even do well in this matchup?
Honestly, in this matchup, we just want to play as patient as possible, and that's not Beast's motif here. He's really just going to try and get these up tilts right on in, but now this is what Skittles is going to be doing, right? Yep. Approaching with the projectiles and finding that first stock beautifully there with that confirm. It's what makes Skittles so scary, right?
Yeah.
It's what makes a lot of these these players with characters that have so many projectiles so scary is when they approach with them and then they combo them and then you just can't get out of the blender.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of B-reverse boomerangs from Skittles to kind of bait in that approach, bait in that, that recovery as well, or the reflection, let's say, and really punish it as well with the combos.
Still, though, Beast trying to get something started here, but once again, Skittles linking the back hit of that back air into the hero spin here, and now Beast is going to get lapped at this point. Going to be able to at least find a couple of up airs in, but still, once again, Skittles ready for everything. Firebird on stage, though, to mess with the tempo. I can enjoy that, but once again, I just feel like Skittles in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Still, though, good bait with the up smash,
say, yeah, big
85%.
Yeah, and that's going to happen a lot. Young Link, as people like to argue and debate about online and stuff, might not exactly be the best at killing, but can set up into kills one of the best ways, has so much damage, can be racked up in an absolute second. And Skittles, none other than the best to kind of show you why. Look at that Nair, out of shield, strong frame 4 move that has a lot of base on it. That kid drinks his milk for a reason. The bones are strong in him, and he will be killing quite early.
Yeah, now look at this, a whole stock down now for Beast. As once again, Skittles is like, oh, you want to go back and shoot lasers? Bet I'm good with that plan too. Still, this allows for Skittles to take some time here. Beast has to think of an approach in, but it's all about playing patient, and this character is not known for playing patient, or this player is not known for playing patient at all. Still, though, here comes Skittles on the platform, the down tilt up air. But speaking of Beast, now starting to get something started, but honestly, if we're unable to get these up tilts, we got to get off this character. That's how Falco is meant to be played.
Yeah, I agree. And you see, just getting kept to that ledge again. Skittles keeping it real sweet right now. Just getting all these ledge traps in. The forward smash, breaking the shield. Beast not ready for that one. He's going to eat this down smash right now. Damn.
Nah, we're going next.
We can't PT.
We got to go next. Once again, I love Skittles gameplay, right? I feel like Youngling stocks have also gone up a little bit too with Kobe winning another tournament not too long ago as well. This character has a lot of swag and a lot of style. A lot of these last hits on Younglink aerial too, like the last hit of back air, it combos into so much. We'll see exactly where Skittles is going to ban here, but I'm very interested to see if we're going to give Falco another shot or if we're going to go Pokemon Trainer. I think the Pokemon Trainer, after that game one, you weren't really able to get anything started with the up tilt. You might as well just say, game one's done, let's keep going with the set.
The thing is, he was keeping Beast locked in shield with these back air twos. That second hit of back air, very, very deceptive. And the way that Skittles uses it, very deceptive as well, with the low frame data on all of Young Link's normals, especially Young Link's back air. Go look that up on ultimate frame data. You might be sick, get a bucket for that one, because the way that Skittles uses it, there's a reason why he be keeping it sweet, man. It's disgusting, absolutely, on how he's able to kind of keep in that CQC and keep Falco of all characters locked out of being able to get his damage started. Yep, back to the PT, like you said, starting Squirtle.
Yes, starting Squirtle. We're definitely going to be starting Squirtle here. I know a lot of people think that Beast is definitely a one-trick with the Zard, gets the cheeser stocks here, but I wanted to call out how Beast initially picked Pokemon Stadium 2 and then actually took it right back, saying, you know what, maybe I don't want to do this. Instead, we're just going to play the little bit of the long game here, but here comes Skittles, once again, finding the hero spin into the up air, and I can appreciate us going to Town and City for the longer stage, but still, fighting Skittles on a platform, no matter where you are, Pokemon Stadium or Town and City, is not exactly a good idea.
Yeah, and this is, for me, the struggle part of this matchup, in my opinion. The Ivysaur, when it's out, I just don't see why it would ever be used for that long, but okay, switching straight away to the Zard. The one-trick pony might be having its day right now. The Zard coming out, might be able to cheese a stock, though.
Yeah, still though, Skittles going to be able to get the extension here, finding the up air hit on the way down, so it's not going to be enough here, but once again, down tilt up air, and this is why we're on Town, right? High ceiling, so some of these confirms will give Zard a little bit more durability here, but now I feel like you were talking about, Fabs, we're giving up on the other two Mon. It is back to Wi-Fi era, because I think these two players actually played a lot on Wi-Fi back in the day.
Okay. And that's the thing, like you talked about, the ceiling might be high, but the blast zones at the side are very narrow now, Lyric. So these down tilt up Bs, these, you know, like you said, the forward throws as well, they will be killing quite earlier than usual.
Okay, still Skittles going to get launched off thanks to the water gun here. We are out with Ivysaur, but now we instantly need to throw it away in the pocket. We definitely want to put Skittles in that checkmate where we have to recover from below, but it's about getting there. And once again, we are just not seeing damage output from Beast at all here.
Yeah, it just seems to be Beast just kind of getting stuck in this vortex of just damage getting put in the air. A lot of up airs coming out, and especially if they last for so long, catching Beast's air dodges out as well.
Yeah, he's still Beast, also a very emotional player. You can tell on the player cam, once the combos start, he's kind of shaking his head and really not into it anymore. Ooh. But you know what? All right, he got it. I hate when he does that personally because that puts Zard into full, like, free fall at that point. And for a player who's playing hot like Skittles right now, maybe you don't exactly want to put yourself in free fall, but still now Skittles approaching with the fire arrows. It's not going to lead into much here, but now Beast, a little bit of rage, a little bit of fire back in the tank. And
that's the thing, with Charizard's up smash or outshield opportunities, that big wingspan from the up smash can really stop a lot of these aerial approaches that Skittles is kind of getting away with in that first game. And this is where you kind of need to keep Youngling though. On the ledge, his recovery is kind of subpar. His ledge options, in my opinion, are kind of terrible. Very short ledge get up attack, ledge get up roll as well, so maybe Beast kind of abused that, but the Squirtle now on the last stop.
Still, though, Waterfall will be punishing the hero spin on the stage, but once again, Skittles so tricky with a lot of these down airs here. Once again, okay, arrow into reverse nair into arrow would have been crazy. Once again, Skittles definitely wants a style here. Here's the down throw, Vine Whip. Even the small sides are not going to be enough here. Beast trying to land the down air. It just seems like he can't get anything started, but instead it's the top hit of the bulb that actually sends Skittles up. He actually didn't want that, but look at this, Skittles understanding, you know what, he definitely wants a back throw here, and now we have to go to Zard.
Yeah, opting for the grab out of shield up from the up B, a little bit ill-advised. Okay, the forward throw not killing even with those blast zones. Tries looking for that bear, back basing it out, has him on ledge now. This is where he wants him to be. What does Youngling do out of there? He just runs away, of course. Only thing he can do.
Yeah, right. Now we have to go back to winning in neutral over and over and over again. The back hit is going to stop Beast from getting the up smash there. So now we're back into this kind of crazy little scenario. Still falling to the wayside, though. I've always said I'm a believer in a Beast stock until we hit this 140 mark. But especially on a stage like Town and City, we could see a very, very early back air. But I don't think Skittles is going to make that easy for Beast.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get hit by back throw, back air or anything like that at all. Setting up 2 bombs, limiting where you can be. It's a no-fly zone. Except yourself, going to get flown all the way to that top blast zone, and damn, Skittles just looking too strong right now, man. Yeah, seems to be a level above Beast at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're seeing combos from one character, and we're seeing chip damage from another at the end of the day. Once again, Skittles, so fantastic at looping these hits together, getting all of that consistent damage. And Beast, when he plays against projectile-heavy players, sometimes he just gets tossed around and hit. We are going to be going back to Town and City, so I like the pick, right? We were able to live out a couple of up airs. I believe in the Pokemon trainers here. I actually don't want him to go Falco or Fox either. He does play all 3 spacies on the sides. He's thinking about it. I want him to save people. He was starting to figure it out at the end.
Yes.
A lot better than Falco was.
Yeah, I do agree. The Falco obviously might be better in the matchup, but I feel like comfortability is just secondary at the end of the day. It's not going to be as good as your tried and true, your Pokemon trainer. So that is why I feel Beast should go in this match.
Yeah, we need to see Squirtle start to get some jazz too, right?
Well, that's the thing. He was taking a lot of damage like right now, and then I feel like Beast gets discouraged because of Squirtle being so light. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to panic and just switch to the other character. I don't want to die.
Yeah.
And that is common for Squirtle mains.
We've seen this in a couple of Beast sets as well. He did fight Jackal in another set, and it was like the same thing, right?
Yes.
Like, all right, Squirtle's just getting bullied. Let me get this rage, and then let's just go to Zard at this point. Still now Zard stuck in the air. Skittles has so much control right now of so much space here. It's going to be the arrow into the nair. The bomb actually going to allow for Beast to get on ledge at least. But look at this. You wait for Beast to nair right in. You just punish with the up B on stage. But now Beast starting to get something going. But at least for a moment, Skittles does not want to let it happen.
And you can see all Skittles wants is a bomb in hand so he can punish any out of shield option without the nair needed. Doesn't want to steal it too much. Gets for the boomerang, reverses it as well, but all wave bounces it. But still Beast doing way better. But the up B, like you said, I can see why you don't like when he uses it. Just going to be a bit ill-advised there and lose that stock. Didn't really need to either.
I think it's really funny because when people hear me cast Beast from Tri-State, I'm usually a little bit meaner. And you can probably hear the disdain in the voice, but there's the forward air, up air at that point. We're at least back to even. We're going back to Squirtle at this point. We got to see a big punish here, but Beast unable to get the grab until this moment right now. Saying, you know what? All right, I'm very conscious of the boomerang hit from behind. Great auto parry at that point. But once again, we need damage on the board, Fabs. Oh my God.
And it does feel like Beast doesn't really know what the window, where to punish, what move to use, getting a bit stuck. Like I said, that deer in the headlights with other people seems to be happening for Beast right now. And oh man, now you're Ivysaur in the air against Youngling, and you know what's going to happen next. That down to up B off the drag down fair. Skittles doing it big right now.
Absolutely. Skittles has the player frustrated, and the combos are just on lock, especially on a small stage or a smaller side stage like Town and City. That was just, you could have just went for that and even potentially lived at that point. Still now putting the hands back in Squirtle. We have one stock to go, 3 Mon to get through, but look at this. Once again, Skittles comboing off of every hit, whether it be a strong hit or a weak hit. Still finding the arrow into the Nair, going all the way off there, but look at this. Nair actually going to keep Beast in the trouble spot, switching on over to Zard, but it looks like Skittles just has this man on lock.
And he's finding these kills, these out-of-shield options. Lily dies off the top from that down air, and this is where they need that Beast mode stock to come through right now. Okay, back throw. Guys goes to the net, doesn't get it though, and now he seems to be pressing that Nair button a bit too much.
Waiting for the air dodge there, and this is where Beast starts to thrive once you have your opponent kind of in checkmate here. Look at that, considering the fair, but not actually going to go off, and instead you're going to give Skittles stage position. And Beast definitely not happy about that one, but it was a clinic, Babs.
Yeah, it was
a clinic.
Absolutely, it was a clinic. You know, he put on that surgeon mask and got to work, but the thing is about that